What the fudge is up, guys? What is freaking up? I got Dev with me.
Hey guys.
I got Paul floating around.
Hi.
I'm Craig, and we just witnessed the Mushoku Tensei build up that we could have got in 2 episodes, but we got in 12, boys. We're doing episode 12 reaction of Mushoku Tensei. Let's go. Dev?
So this is the last episode of part 1 of season 2. Am I correct?
Yes, I believe so. It's at the end of the episode, the very end, it put up a little sign that said, "Thank you for enjoying this." So I'm pretty sure that's the last episode of this core.
Right.
That's nice.
Okay, just wanted to verify that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that
I'm pretty, because we've been guessing for the last 2 weeks of when it's going to end, and it finally got there. Guys, we did it. Sophie.
Well, he did it, but yeah, we did it. Yeah.
Rudy's did it. They did it, and it took us a minute to get there, which I appreciate. I appreciate that.
It takes a lot of minutes to get there.
It took us 12 episodes, but besides 12 episodes, this whole episode was Sophie being the greatest wife of all time. All time. Guys, follow before you do that, follow this trajectory real quick. Sophie told Rudius, "I'm Sophie." Rudius tried to make a move. He felt the tingling sensation. He felt something down there to make a move.
Love.
Yeah, love. He felt it in his genitals. And he went down, he got over her and still didn't get hard. So what does our girl Sophie do? She sits up and immediately the next day thinks of how to solve this problem. She goes to the connections. She talks to the princess. Thankfully, Lucas Grey Rat is a G who's like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you some love potion shit." And guys, the levels that Sophie went to get this, so she could have her first time.
Right.
Just, I don't know. It just like warmed my heart. Is that a real girl? Do girls actually?
I mean, it's definitely a Japanese version, so.
I'm like a loser. Yeah, no, that is a Japanese version. Yes, dude. I don't know. Sophie's great. They finally got it on, guys. What did you love about this episode?
What I loved about it was the symbolism that they used. Me and Paul were talking about it. That they used for showing how Rudy is becoming erect.
Yes.
How they used a tree that had snow on the branch, and then it had just fallen off, which made the branch stand
up a little bit. Yeah.
Stand firm. You know.
So, yes.
That was it was kind of I like how they added that symbolism in there.
It was a nice little touch for sure. Paul?
I mean, I think if I had to choose just one little thing I loved about this whole episode, it made a full circle because, you know, the whole point of his ED was because he felt unloved because Eris left him after the climax, after losing his virginity. And now that he took Sophie's virginity, you could see she wasn't in the bed. And I thought the worst. I was like, no, how dare you? Like, oh, you fucking bitch. You did the same thing. But she came back and you could see his face. He was so excited for her coming back. It was love, bro, in his dick. It was love. She came back.
No, when he hugged her and like held her tight, I know. It up a little bit, man. I don't know what it was. I was like, I was sitting there
I thought they're gonna fuck again. To be honest with you, I thought they're gonna fuck again, like right then and there.
And
it's so nice to see him end up with Sophie, and you know, you actually now have plans to get married.
Yeah,
you know, so like this is
that shocked me, dude. I didn't think he was gonna propose right then and there.
Yeah, exactly. This is like an official like relationship. No, they're gonna.
There's no questions about it.
Yeah, split up later, and he's gonna get back with Aries. Now, if Aries comes back in the picture, now she's just gonna complicate things, which is gonna.
Right.
This is where it gets very tricky because I wasn't thinking about that, so you just said that. But dude, he put a title on it. He said, "I'm gonna marry her." He said, "I'm gonna do right by her."
Right.
What does that mean for Aries? Because
not just Aries, but what does it mean for his goddess, who he's been worshiping for the past? Yes, like where does that go? Because he even told his parents that he was in love with her, and his parents were like, "Oh, you'd be a good son and all that." So I was like, "What's going on? Like, is he making his harem already like his dad? Like, what's going on?"
But that's the interesting part about this whole thing because off of this whole, we got 12 episodes of the biggest slice of life intertwined in one of our animes that we like. Okay, it's not some slice of life that we just found randomly. They put it to an anime that we love. Now check this out. They made this kind of love relationship between Sophie and Rudy so touching. I can't see Rudy as asking for a harem now. Can you?
So lovely. Now the thing that so Sophie loves him so much that I can see
Yes.
I can see
Yes.
her letting Rudy
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Keep going.
explore other things, you know.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
She even said that. She even said that, like, oh, that's kind of how he is. Maybe I can get past it, and I know because I love him so much.
she
Like,
did.
bro, he's gonna have a Roxy, Eris, fucking Sophie harem. Like, it's gonna be all right.
But did y'all remember, notice, y'all catch how Lucas was like, yo, the gray rats, we love buxom women. We love
Yeah.
fit women.
Ooh, he put her down twice, bro. It was fucked up.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. And she's like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
I love Sophie. She might. Who's y'all's greatest waifu in Mushoku Tensei at this moment right now?
At this point, it's Sophie. Come on.
It's Sophie.
dude, this
It's not
whole
fair.
their love basically maturing,
It's not
you
fair.
know, and coming to fruition,
Yeah.
and just to see how much that she loves Rudius
Right.
is something that probably like all men are like seeking.
And that's why I'm so torn, because I truly think that he still wants a harem.
He's still a gray rat, you know.
He's still a gray rat, but I just don't know how they're gonna get to it. They better not give us another half season of freaking him creating his hair. Well, that might be kind of cool. I don't know.
I think what they're gonna do now, what the next step is to advance the original story plot of him finding his family. Because before the season started, he had the option to keep on his journey of finding the family or to cure his ED.
Yeah.
And he went to cure his ED.
He chose what he should have chose.
His ED is now cured. So now there's nothing else standing in the way of him getting back to his journey. Even in the episode, he talked about, you know, possibly helping out the queen or the princess, but he couldn't do it yet because he still had other obligations of
take care of business.
Yeah, of finding his family,
right?
His mom and his.
Even though his mom is found and they know her whereabouts, but she's not. She hasn't come back yet. Because remember in the beginning of the season, homegirl said, "Your mother's here. She's fine." Okay, you're a shitty mom. We went over this. Okay, yeah, no. Dev, real quick before we get out of here, next core is probably going to come out next year around April, whatever. What do you want to see them focus on?
I want to see them focus on Rudy's strength.
But do you want to see him go after the mom, or do you want to see him do another? Like, what do you want to see them his goal be?
So I want to see him on his journey of finding his mom. I want to see him. I want more bad guys to be introduced and kind of the conflict of him having to fight these, you know, these other antagonists.
Give us because we don't really have an antagonist really. Orsted's like kind of a good / bad guy, kind of, right?
Yeah,
we don't know yet.
You don't really know, but he did beat up Rudius.
So. He beat up Rudius,
so that
but he helped that girl with the mask. So, like, what is he? You know?
Well, if you go against the the main character of the story, that automatically makes you
a bad guy.
That makes you a bad guy. So, I want to kind of see where he is with Orsted, and kind of because I mean, imagine this whole time, even though you didn't really see any training arc too much. Or him doing his powers. I'd imagine, he still got stronger somehow, So I want to see the growth in his power. I'm sure studying and reading those books, there'll be some flashback when they go to a fight. Oh, I learned this while I was reading and studying. He does do some bullshit. Yeah. No, we'll definitely see that. But I'm gonna second that. I want to see them build an antagonist. I want to dude. What would be a sick plot? Give me another person from his world, but that just decided to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? He's the antagonist. He's running shit because he knows shit. He's kind of like our Rudius, but bad guy. Give me that. Give me an antagonist I can we can kind of peek over and be like anticipating a fight about. Because right now, you're right. It's just like Rudius watching him travel. If the teleportation didn't happen, bro, we wouldn't really have any reason to follow his journey. It'd just be him having fun. Right? The teleportation thing gave it purpose. Well, right now, he's no purpose. Well, that and then also the whole Orsted kind of. Without Orsted, it's like who's a strong guy? Yeah, no. So we need that. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Guys, this is in the pupil. You may have noticed, but Paul did blip out of here. But he's open for your comments on TikTok because he knows that y'all love him. Guys, we'll see y'all next week. We out of here.